I just got rejected. Yay! Yay! And we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, so I've been rejected by a man, which you might think, I don't know, how could that ever happen to you? I mean, look at you. Yeah, it's happened to me a few times, at least, unfortunately. But we're gonna turn that around. Actually, it's fortunately. Thank God you rejected me. As you can tell, I've also changed my hair again. Yeah, I'm clearly not in the best mental state, okay? We understand. And wearing white with this hair that I just dyed is very unself-aware, but you know, I believe that life should be lived to the fullest. I was rejected a couple days ago, and to say that it sucks is an understatement. The thing that happens when you're rejected is you usually turn inwards. And suddenly, it isn't a question of, oh, this person doesn't like me, it's why. Why am I not good enough? Why am I not smart enough? Why am I not enough for this person? Why do they not like me? What is wrong with me? We tend to do that as humans because we are not only very self-centered, but why can't we make other people love us? That is a question. And the fact that you will pour time into a relationship or you will want someone and you can't have them, you question yourself on your worth. You know, am I lovable? It's so human to ask these questions and to wonder these things, especially if you struggle with your self-esteem, especially if you struggle in general as a human with validation. I know I have very bad abandonment issues. So when you tell me you don't like me, suddenly like red lights start flashing and it's the end of the world because it means that you're abandoning me and you're never gonna want me and you're gone forever. Technically, I was friend zoned. I wasn't even rejected. I was more friend zoned. So this person can stay in my life if I want them to. Do I want them to? At this point, I'm not sure, because do I want to torture myself and watching him find true love and, you know, being on the sidelines? No, I don't think that's what I want. But will these feelings go away? Probably. I mean, yeah, of course. I know that I can fall in love again. I've done it before. I know that I can open up my heart again. I've done it before. Instead of thinking that we're the problem and that we're the reason and that our life is horrible because no one's ever gonna like us because of this one person rejecting us, let's turn the script around and ask ourselves, why is this a good thing? It's a good thing because do you really want to be with someone who doesn't like you? Trust me, I've done it before, not fun. Do you want to be dragged along and for your feelings to grow larger and bigger and for this person to just pull you along because it's nice to be able to sleep with someone? And yeah, it sucks to not be chosen. It's not a good feeling. It's actually a really sucky feeling because it turns into a comparison war with every other girl that he will ever see or every other guy that he will ever see. So yeah, it sucks. But I think it can also teach you a valiant lesson in patience and in emotions. I mean, emotions are meant to be felt. In Call Me By Your Name, when the mom talks about the story about the night that, you know, has to choose between to speak or to die, and they say he chooses to speak. I know I'm like that. I'll always speak. Because you have to tell people that you like them. You have to tell people that you love them. You have to be honest with yourself and tell them. It's the only way you're going to be able to move forward with your life. You know, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with them. We're just not meant to be together. And that's okay. It's fine. It's completely fine. It hurts my ego. What I don't like about rejection is, for me, I was kind of surprised by it because I was being led on a little bit, and I didn't communicate enough, maybe in the beginning. I do want to find someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to have fun with someone, to be casual. First of all, what the fuck is casual? Don't fucking talk to me about casual. I want to be in a relationship. I want to share my life with someone. I want to have a partner. Yeah, it's not meant for now, and yeah, I have to force myself to be alone and accept my fate in being alone. I do want to find someone that loves me and wants me as much as I want them, which I think for me will be very hard because I love a lot. I love a lot, and usually people aren't ready to meet me at that same plane. I think it's a good lesson in acceptance. Sometimes you just have to let go, accept and let go, and those are things that are really hard to do for me and my mental illnesses. But I have to learn to do them. At the end of the day, what I need to remember is that I am great, I am cool, I am lovable, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just not meant to be with this person. And maybe he's a terrible boyfriend. So I'm glad You know, it's those things where you have to remember, like, maybe this person, there's a reason this person is not your person. Like, it wouldn't have worked even if you tried, and you can change yourself and be different and be more of a cool girl and be less, like, more nonchalant. No, I'm not gonna be that. That's not me. I am chalant as fuck. I'm loud, I'm obnoxious, I'm annoying. Those are my traits. Take it or leave it, my guy. You know, I think we need to stop looking at rejection as something horrible and like the worst thing that could ever happen, because it is kind of the worst possible thing when you talk about your feelings with someone, when you open up to someone. The worst thing that could happen is they reject you. They say no. And yeah, it sucks, but it is like the worst thing. And technically not, because I've seen, you know, videos, TikToks of like rejection messages that are like pretty terrible, like horrible. I think in the end it's a good thing, because you rather know now and you rather have honesty as soon as possible than drag it along. That's time not well spent. That's time wasted. Your time needs to be spent with people that actually care about you, that actually give a shit, that aren't just your friends, that are actually involved in your life, want you to have a great life, want to be part of your life, strive for you to be a better person, and are excited for your highs and are there with you when you have lows. You are lovable because you clearly have family and friends and people that love you. And just because romantic love isn't in the forefront of your life doesn't mean that love isn't there, as said by the amazing Olivia Dean. I'm gonna have to listen to her album again. And Olivia Rodrigo's album's coming out, and Gracie Abrams' album coming out. Just gonna let you guys know it's gonna be sad girl summer. I'm gonna be so sad, but I'm okay. This life is okay. And I'm gonna get through this like a warrior. And I'm gonna find my Prince Charming, okay? God, this year has sucked. I've been through a terrible, horrible breakup, and I've been rejected. I might just stay away from men for a little bit. Might choose to date a girl. Yeah.